This exercise is called the couch stretch, and it's amazing for developing flexibility in the front of the hips and also in the quadriceps. So you'll notice that you may be very tight in this position, and as I go through the exercise, I'll also follow that up with a regression. That will be much easier for a lot of people to go through, especially if you have very tight quads. So what you'll need is a mat and a wall. In this case, I have a block, but a wall works fine. In fact, even better. Now, your goal is to get the knee as close as you can to this box, but begin, out here as much as feels comfortable for you. And what you're aiming to do is eventually get the back of your scapular blades touching the back of the wall. Okay, and so what we're doing is we're moving forwards, feeling the stretch in the front of the hip or the quads, depending on where you're most tight, coming back. Now you might need to play around with that front foot to get a good position. So what I recommend is doing this for reps and finishing with a hold, and remembering that mobility and flexibility isn't about gritting and really pushing yourself. It's about finding a position that feels a little bit spicy and just hold it there for a moment. And breathing. Breathing out allows you to relax the body. Hey Atlas. Okay, so if we want to advance this exercise, what we want to do is grab a couple of dumbbells and hold these overhead. Overhead like so, and gradually increase the weight. Now, if these exercises are too strenuous on the quads and the hip flexors, what I recommend is a dynamic quad stretch holding onto a pole or something like a chair, something where you can really just grip and use as balance, even a stick. Holding your foot like so, and we're just going to go in and out. And if that starts to feel really comfortable, be in this position here, tucking your tailbone and drive forward. The last quad stretch I want to give you, if you can't do the couch stretch, because I really recommend this one. Coming down like so, folding the foot behind you and leaning back and in. Stretching through the quads. And this is a great way to open up the quads, open up the front of the hip, and develop overall flexibility and mobility within the lower body.